knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Gives it on the option. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
And the Jaguars will call on their punt team. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The give to Davis. Creates a little room. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll run it again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, 1st down.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's there to make the stop.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QB receivers on 3rd down. Everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with his target.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Guys, for just a second, let's think about South Alabama. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. First catch of the season for this highly talented wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that,
caught! Touchdown, South Alabama! Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Got room to work. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
I think the quarterback at this point just needs to settle down. We saw the interception earlier in the game, and all of a sudden on that throw, just really bad fundamentals. The quarterback just needs to settle himself, get himself into a rhythm, trust his fundamentals, because that's going to help his accuracy.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Could be an alley. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Going deep. Reels it in down the left side. He got loose, almost housed it finally dragged down at the 32. The Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. On the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. And the Jaguars have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the tight end. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Jaguars! They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man down the middle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall. This offense has it with really good field position. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Johnson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Jaguars looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Reads it, fires complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Running inside, it's Davis. There's some room. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Snags it, and he's open. The 20, the 10, touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball. And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that.
Turning it on! He now has 74 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
As he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. That's he's able to pick up the first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice.
The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. And he is in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, South Alabama. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Bowling Green in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Buckeyes on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside Pac-12. Back now to your game inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense. Defense, we're going to find out here.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Now on second down. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The run inside. It's Davis. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. Touchdown. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back and...
Time to take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Jaguars! And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Davis. At the 45 on his way. Gashes the heart of the knee. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Defense a little too... there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone is on action. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And on second and short, no tight formation here. 3 receivers left. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running inside. It's Malone.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls.
He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. They'll ride Davis here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Looking for room at the 40. Here's a little room there. Past the 20. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And this dude has been a...
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. Both of these teams working over this scoreboard so far, Jesse.
And I think for the offense on the field now, they can't worry about the other offense. Obviously, they've both been having success. You just got to focus on yourself, keep executing, because you've been lighting up the scoreboard.
And defensively, heck, you might as well be aggressive. All you got to do is get one turnover, get the ball back to your offense, because your offense has been great all day long.
And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Gets rid of it, and they can't make the play on third down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Durant. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is second and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. Stumbled to the ground.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Third and 4. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The screen, he can go! He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
A little release to the back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Sets up the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and they have, and there's still a quarter to go. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that. It'll be second down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. And they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
Trying the left side. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The run inside. It's Davis. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
Well, one of the best compliments you can pay a running back is they get stronger as the game goes on. This guy's been awesome all game long, and you're seeing in the fourth quarter, he's trying to ice this thing and close it out, still running strong.
Rushes on him. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Rides the back and leaves it. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Marion. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. They'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Marion. And the Jaguars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Complete to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Finding some room. Touchdown, South Alabama. And they take it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Davis. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They could really... A few yards here on third down, because from here it would be a 61-yard attempt. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and man, if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, going to the air. It's complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, give on the inside. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Ready, go! The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working the middle, it's complete. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Takes it the other way. The 10. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
This offense did what they needed to do. They knew it was going to be tough, having to deal with the noise here on the road. Job well done.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.